Hello everyone, my name is Trittany Miller and I am the reader for the Crown and Castle Collective, where we're all kings and queens of our own kingdom that we call life. So this is a pick a card reading over how either a significant other, a particular person, or even just people in general, what they think of you when they meet you, when they come up to you, just what energy you invoke and give off. So just really how people view you in general, if it's a specific person or specific general people. Specific general. There's 4 piles here. It is kind of hard to see in this lighting and just this layout, but I do have 4 piles. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, whatever one is just kind of like pulling you. And there will be timestamps all provided below, so these numbers are pretty much going to help you decide for the timestamps. Number 3, oh my gosh, number 3, you are such a scandal. You have been a tough pile to put together, but like to pick out, like cards are flying everywhere and it just revealed itself. Pile number 4, kind of a weird way of showing you the piles, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do, or check out the timestamps. So I'm gonna start with pile number 1. Who else? Who else would it be? Okay, so if you chose pile number 1, how are people viewing you? Okay, so pile number 1, for how either a specific person or people are viewing you, you could be someone with darker hair and darker eyes, maybe a blue or brown eyes, or this could be the person viewing you, either or. So the first card that we have is this number 39, Acceptance, which adds up to 12, I believe. Wow, yes, 12, which also breaks down to a 3, which is kind of a conflicting number. And this acceptance is really dealing with that challenge or whatever life has to throw with you, but staying grounded and staying on your feet no matter how hard the earth is shaking, and blessed to anyone who is affected by the earthquakes that have happened in the past 48 hours. People are also viewing you as this aquamarine dragon from Neptune. And Neptune also rules water signs. We'll say water signs out here for this. I'm seeing water and air, and possibly earth, mostly the air and water. So this aquamarine dragon from Neptune enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive inevitable skill, knowledge, and soul knowledge. So this is the aquamarine dragon. You also have number 16, the Blasted Oak, which is known as the Tower card in the Wildwood Tarot. You have the Knight of Swords in the Tarot Mucho deck. And we also have the 8 of Swords in the Tarot Sexual Magic, I believe. So you could be someone that is going through a very challenging and shifting time right now, and that can be very difficult, and you could be going through a lot of emotions and just processing them, but staying very firm in who you are regardless of the situation. So people are seeing you in this very grounded and very challenging time, but you have everything that you need, whether that's the support system around you, and you could be someone that's very connected to your family, and the people see that you are very accepting to who you are to be around, accepting of those around you. But they see that you may be going through a little bit of an emotional, trying time that can be just very difficult, especially with this aquamarine dragon from Neptune. So I feel like this is really that emotion that's coming with that conflict that you may be kind of keeping underneath the surface, that kind of bubbles within you, but people can kind of see it in your eye a little bit, that maybe you are feeling a little bit hurt, a little bit under the weather, because you do have the Tower card, which is kind of that really strong energy. So when people see you, I think that you do catch quite a few eyes. Because the Tower is right here with that Knight of Swords, which is someone that makes a very strong presence, a very strong, grounded, earthy energy. Someone who's really connected to the world and themselves and their place in the world. And I feel like since you are very grounded, you are very in tune with your intuition as well, balancing your lower and your bottom. So you could be someone that has more of like an hourglass shaped or just a very balanced body type. Even if, you feel like you are like a pole or just very straight, I mean, there's someone that loves that. And you're just very balanced in the way that you walk, in the way that you carry your head. It is very noticeable. And people definitely notice it. And the way that you move, because I'm getting that with the Knight of Swords and with the Eight of Swords. I feel like people could have wronged you in the past with this storyline of the Tower and then the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So I feel like someone could have thrown you for the dead, thrown you to the zombies, and you were left to fend for yourself, and you're like, no, never again. I feel like you have someone that has gone through karmic balances or has helped others go through through hard lessons that maybe you had to take the fall for and be the bigger person and heal through that on your own just to teach someone else a lesson, unfortunately. But people see you as very wise from these situations you may have found yourself in, and it could give you a very strong, self-confident look to you that you set the tone for what it is that you are going to give and receive back. So you are someone that knows your self-worth and doesn't accept anything less and doesn't allow people to talk negative to you or send you negative energy, because you are very, again, grounded yet uplifting and aware and conscious. So people really see that about you, really love it. They love your forward mentality, your fighter mentality, and how you can put an end to things that don't serve you, your family, your friends, the earth, the people around you. You will speak up for what you believe in and what is right and wrong. And people feel like a sense of justice too, but a sense of an upper hand too, and a rightful hand as far as acting with good intentions. So you could be a very trustworthy person. People can see that they can trust you, or your significant person feels like they can really trust you, and people definitely see that you have changed. That is a big one here. These are people that you haven't seen in a while, or someone you haven't seen in a while. They've seen that you've grown and you've changed and you've dealt with the trying times of life and you have grown from it. So that's just short and sweet. I hope you enjoyed this and I hope it resonated, pile number 1. If it did, please let me know. Hit me up in the comments, give me a like or subscribe. And also check me out on Instagram and Facebook where I try to post daily. So enjoy this reading and I will see you guys next time. Alright, if you chose pile number 2, what do people think of you? How do they perceive you? Or how does a specific person feel towards you when they are around you? What do you give off? What is your zest? I'm kind of in like a goofy, serious type mode today. I don't know. We'll go on. I'm just being myself. Wow, and I feel like this pile really resonates with me the most. So pile number 2, how do people feel you, perceive you, their view of you when they meet you, or a specific person, what do they think of you, blah 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 blah. Number 3, delight. This is pink in the crown chakra. And we also have the white gold dragon from Lyra. Connects you to the highest Christ light, develops your causal chakra, bathed in ninth dimension Christ light. So this dragon deck is actually a new deck for me, and it kind of has a lot of dimensional definitions and whatnot. But again, this is the white gold dragon from Lyra. Kind of hard to see in this lighting. Love this new deck. I'm loving it. I'm all for the dragons. We also have the Five of Stones, Endurance. The Five of Wands. 2 5s right there. Followed by a number 6. And this is the Six of Cups. Or Six of Chalices. So what people see you as a very, very delightful and awakened person. Someone who stays very youthful, very happy, very loving, and very giving. And you give from a source that is never ending, and this is the source of the universe, the source of love and light and higher dimensions. You are able to tap into that and really fulfill yourself and help fulfill others in this journey, and people feel really blessed to be around you, and you are very high vibrational. There's a lot of orange and there's a lot of pink and red in this reading, these cards, sorry. So you have a lot of creativity, a lot of that zest to you, and people really love that energy. Just make sure that people are not stealing it from you or feeding off of it and using you for that energy, because you show up as the Five of Stone, Endurance. So people in the past may have used your powers for their own good or just to help their own energies, just by taking from your good energy and just really not giving you anything back, not even a thank you on the 5D or even in the 3D, you know, just people not trying to build with you but build off of you. So this Five of Stones, Endurance, people could see that you have had maybe, you know, you're maybe a little bit of a loner, but you're someone that likes that alone time, but then you're not like completely isolated. You like to take that time to kind of rebuild yourself and learn more about yourself and spirituality or the world around you, to be able to go out and use that, and to use that for your high vibration. So when you start to pick up your own lower vibrations, you tend to maybe a little bit more reserved, and people can see that, but they love that about you because they don't want like a negative Nancy around them either. But they love that when you are in this high vibration of this white and gold dragon, that you're a hell of a person to be around. There's a lot of fire in this, so like Leo, Sag, and Aries energy in this, and yeah, that's pretty strong. Not sign specific either, so just take that as it resonates. That's just the general energy that those signs give off. So with this Five of Stones, you also have the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands are either seen as someone who is a fighter or someone who is just a go-getter or mover of the energy and a shifter of the realms, pretty much. So a lot of transformation and transmuting of energy. And these two can be kind of conflicting. Like I said, when you're low in lower vibrations, you like to kind of be alone. But when you're feeling those good vibrations, you like to get out and share them with others and be playful with others. And people really see that you are a playful person when you need to be, or not necessarily when you need to be, but when you are, you are. You could be very artistic as well with the Six of Cups. Is someone who is definitely a lover of the arts and someone that doesn't like to air out their dirty laundry either. When you're in this lower vibration, you don't react to it as most people would in this lifetime, and that could be anywhere from like dealing with social media, like shit posting, or just putting your life out on the line, you know. People don't see you like that. They see you as very mature and very expressive, and you express yourself in a very healthy, energetic way that really is creative. Again, more with the orange, the sacral chakras and the root chakras. You just deal with conflict very maturely And people respect you in the way that you withdraw, in the way that you come forth. And when you do come forth, it is in a very playful, respectable, and honorable way. And yeah, I guess that's all I really got. These are really short and sweet. I've been gone for quite a while if you've watched my channel. But if you feel like this is really resonating and I'm really connecting with you as a reader, please go ahead, give me a comment, let me know what's up, give me a like or subscribe, and check me out on Instagram and Facebook where I try to post just general energy updates. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Okay, pile number 3. What do people think of you? So this pile kind of gave me a hard time when I was shuffling and picking the cards. And now I see why. It's very, very powerful. So how people view you. You have this number 35. Personal transformation adds up to an 8. We also have the orange gold dragon from Arcturus. This is a new deck, sorry. Open you to knowledge for the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future. Be a guiding light. Okay, these two are already going hand in hand with the personal transformation and being a guiding light into the golden age. We have the 5 of Cups. Ecstasy. Okay, now if that's not someone stepping into a new dimension, I don't know what is. And we also have the Ace of Pentacles. This is literally carry the energy of the future, be a guiding light. Wow. We also have the 5 of Swords. This card revealed itself earlier, so it'll be interesting to kind of get into that. Right off the bat, I'm seeing that people are seeing you as a real manifester. Like, you are a very talented magician. You are someone that if you want something in life, you easily manifest it. You pretty much envision it and speak it and feel it into existence. And you literally implement it into your life in maybe even the smallest ways, and it just gains momentum beautifully. And that's, with consistency and all other factors. But people see you as someone who is very spiritual and very transformative. Maybe you've been through a lot of life-changing events, things that have changed you and your religious and spiritual beliefs and how you act and carry yourself. And people see that you are very conscious and very aware of change in the world. If you're maybe more aware of your plastic use and just recyclable items and just really spreading that movement or that kind of mentality, people see that and they respect that. You also really honor yourself, and people see that maybe you carry yourself with high respect and high regards, especially if you are very spiritually aware. You may have a solid idea or a more defined idea than what most people can say that they have of themselves. You may know yourself on just a deeper level, and that allows you to express yourself with more confidence, more creativity that you're more comfortable with expressing. And people really see that, and they respect it, and they're like, wow, this Pentacle's you, and you're just out there, and everyone's watching. You could be a star, like I know Leos love, I have a few friends who are Leos that love to be in this energy, and Leos can really work on manifesting. This isn't just for Leo, by the way. You could be someone who's into drama, into acting, and I can really see that as far as like the crown chakra, really getting into character and really playing a part and playing it out and really delving into it and presenting it in just the most utmost fashion in just respectable way, especially with this 5 of Swords. is someone. I was kind of like feeling like this was like a curtain reveal earlier because it was supposed to be backwards and it flipped and kind of revealed itself, and she's kind of has her back turned anyways. So you could be someone that you can be a little bit guarded. Yes, you put yourself out there, but you don't put your most intimate self out there, and people can really respect that you keep what is intimate to yourself and only with those whom you wish to share it with. But people see the way that you express yourself and put yourself out there, and they want to know more about you. They see you as a true gem. And you could be someone that could be a little bit, not like controlling in a bad way, but you like to have a good understanding about what's going on around you, what's happening, can like to take charge and just keep things going at a good pace and just keep things running smoothly. And people really like that about you, that you may like to plan things out, be organized, and just things seem to flow smoothly around you or go as planned. Or you could be very spontaneous in all the right places, in all the right events, and all the right times. So that's kind of just short and sweet. If this really resonated with you, or you feel like I was resonating with you as a reader, please go ahead and let me know in the comments, or give me a like and subscribe. And don't be afraid to check me out. I'm on Instagram and on Facebook, where I try to post just general energy updates whenever I feel urged to. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Not last but least. That's not how the saying goes. Pile number 4. How do people or a significant person view you? Wow, okay. This is someone missing y'all. Or when people see you, they wish that they knew you a little bit more than they do. So the first card we have is number 8, Promise of the Future. Sorry, this lighting is just absolutely horrible. We also have Blue Dragon from the Pleiades. Prepare you to accept source healing, accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. This is a new deck of mine. Love it. We also have the 3 of Cups. Joy. We also have the 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. So right off the bat, this promise of the future, like I was saying, this 8 could be someone that you have been in touch with, have lost touch with, or people who you passed by that really wish that they could have a future chance with you or promise to see you again in the future. People really, you have a very calm, very relaxing energy about you, but yet you have moments that are just of complete, like, uplifting joy and spirituality and realizations and awakenings. And you get along with people really well, groups of people too, people that you meet for the first time. You may be able to make friends very easily or talk to people you don't know very comfortably. Even if that's not you, you're like, that's not me. People feel like they could just talk to you if they even didn't know you, or like if they were to introduce you to their other friends, that their other friends would like you or get along with you. So with this Blue Dragon from the Pleiades, that prepares you to accept source healing and accepts a heart activation and giving and receiving heart energy. People, that kind of really just explains, sorry, like I said, I don't know this deck, I just got it. But I'm feeling like these are people that really miss you too, that wish that they could be back with you again with this promise of the future. Like they wish that they could be with you sometime again. And the blue just felt very sorrowful, along with this 3 of Vessels, which can be a reunion card as well, a coming together card. Alongside with this 10 of Pentacles, notice this man gazing at this woman or someone that's on the stage talking to all these people down here. I feel like this is that person that wishes that they had the promise of the future with you, they really want to come into union with you, but they see you doing your thing and really helping others and embracing the role that you are in right now in this lifetime. And you could be someone that helps others or is very outgoing and social, but there is also this Two of Swords here, which can mean that there is like a loss of conflict, a loss of communication. So some people may feel like they can't approach you, maybe because they feel like you are out of their league or too good for them or too high of a status for them, that perhaps that they don't stand a chance. Or if there's a particular person, they may feel like they are unable to come into your life right now because either you or them is out doing other things with other people, celebrating, being busy with family and friends with this Ten of Pentacles. But people view you as someone who's very healing, also, like that calming energy that you give off. They want to be in your friends and family group. They really do. With this Three of Cups, friends. Ten of Pentacles, family. And also just society. They want to roll with you and go out and enjoy like the town with you and just spend an evening with you because you have a really mellow, chill vibe that maybe this person or people feel like if they were to sit down and spend an evening with you and get to know you, that maybe you two would share some deep and sultry secrets. Maybe you do kind of come off a little bit secretive and don't like to reveal your moves before, your plans before you move. And that can also be with this Two of Swords as someone who plans but necessarily doesn't speak or act yet on them. So yeah, you seem like a very beautiful soul for you, pile number 4, and I feel immensely relaxed ending this reading on your pile. So yours is really short and sweet. You could be a water sign. I'm getting mostly water, but that's just the energy that's in this. Really relaxed and laid back, like I just keep repeating. Yeah, people look up to you and you just may be held to a little bit of a higher standard, or you just hold yourself to a higher standard and people notice that. And not everyone has the strength to approach or step up to that, but a lot of people wish that they could and they wish that they would, and some people wish that they would have differently. So that's the end of this reading. Thank you for watching. If you felt like it resonated, it's really short and sweet. Go ahead, let me know in the comments what's up. Give me a like or subscribe, and also check me out. I'm on Instagram and Facebook where I try to post just general energy updates whenever I feel compelled to. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.